All right, joining us now for more is Senior Advisor for the U.S. Agency for Global Media, Kari. Great to see you. Thanks for being with us.
Glad to be with you.
Can you believe it? 1 year ago tonight, and nobody talked about this today, but I think this debate between Joe Biden and Donald Trump 1 year ago tonight changed American political history and American history forever.
Oh, I mean, I can't believe, that it was a year ago. So much has happened since then. And the funny thing is, it was really a pivotal moment for the Democrats and the left, because people who were part of the MAGA movement already recognized and had for many, many years, frankly, that there was something going on cognitively with Joe Biden. But it was the trigger point for the left to be able to say, okay, something is now wrong. And I think they also knew something was wrong ahead of that debate. But it was that moment when it was deemed to be okay for the left to change course and then set them on that course to pushing Kamala Harris as their nominee, which, you know, she never got a vote in any election prior. Right. She was not voted for by the Democrat voters to be in that position.
You think about Jake Tapper and Dana Bash. They were the moderators of that debate. And I remember after the debate, everyone said, oh, my goodness, didn't they? They did a great job. They played it so straight. And it's like, no, they didn't play it straight, Kari. They just didn't actively participate in helping Joe Biden. That's what they did.
Right. And when in the meantime, they had been actively helping him every step of the way while trying to throw, you know, roadblocks in the way of President Trump. But President Trump's always been able to maneuver around the fake news.
Right.
And now they've all been exposed in the last year. I mean, Jake Tapper's book, what a joke. What a joke that was. Acting like, you know, he didn't realize what was going on, or, you know, there were signs of it. So they're all being exposed. It's really a beautiful thing. Unfortunately, the country has had to go through quite a bit for them to wake up and fess up to what they knew.
All right. I want to play you a soundbite. This is Donald Trump today talking about the Supreme Court rulings that district court judges shouldn't be involved in his administration. Nobody elected these district court judges from blue jurisdictions, and he starts talking about the southern border, and then somebody starts yelling in the briefing room about Trump 2028. Take a listen.
What would you say to Americans who fear that this is more and more concentration of power in the White House and the executive?
Well, this really brings back the Constitution. This is what it's all about, and this is really the opposite of that. I mean, the question is fine, but it's the opposite. The Constitution has been brought back.
Thank you so much, President Trump. Illegal crossings in the border are zero now.
Zero. Does everyone hear that?
Trump 2028!
Do you accept President Trump?
Who's that guy? I like him.
Kari, you were in the media for a long time. Just think about where we were debate night 1 year ago and the way that Donald Trump was received at NATO in the Netherlands earlier this week and is being received in the briefing room right now. I think he is the most powerful and the most well-liked and maybe respected politically that he's ever been.
I don't mean to say, hey, I was right, but I was right. I said it many, many months ago, many years ago. He's the most consequential leader of our time. And I added, and perhaps one of the most consequential leaders in humankind. And I'm going way back on that one. He is, you know, I think they said it, daddy's home. Isn't that what they said at NATO?
Right.
When he was at the G7 summit? You know, when he walked in and he joined the crowd, it was like, wow, the whole world stops and listens. What does he have to say? And when he had to exit early, the whole conference just lost any meaning and any value. He is setting the world straight right now. And I don't know about you, I sleep better. I breathe better knowing that we are absolutely getting things back on track. And this ruling today by SCOTUS was massive. He's right. It's bringing the Constitution back. And now we can see these judges who either A, want to head up agencies in the executive branch. We've seen that with the judges I have to deal with. We've seen judges who are trying to get political. They're just politicians in black robes. And this puts them back in their place, that they are part of the judiciary, not the executive branch. And if they want a job in the executive branch, they can go to usajobs.gov and apply for one, although there is a hiring freeze right now.
Absolutely. Kari, so good to see you tonight. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks,
and what a week it was. We'll have you back soon.